Once upon a time, there were two black men. One named Telvin, the other one named Christian.
When I tell y'all what he said on social media about black women, this man was so disrespectful to the black community.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. I trust you guys are having fun enjoying yourselves today. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So in today's video, I just want us to talk about Telvin Osborne. I'm sure you must have heard about his story because it is trending all over social media platforms. In case you don't know who Telvin was a black man who was dating a white woman. Now, unfortunately, he was unalived by his white girlfriend on Sunday by 5:30 a.m. A lot of black content creators are making videos about it. The black community refused to sympathize with the parents over the death of their son. Of course, because of the tweets, the post that Telvin was posting on his social media platforms. I've said this on this channel. I am not, or no one is against you dating outside of your race, but talking down on black women is a no-no. Do you know why? A black woman gave birth to you in the first place, and you've got black sisters. It is always black men, these black men who are dating outside of their race, they always, some of them do, they always talk down on black women. What did we do? You think we are not beautiful? You think we are not smart? We are not intelligent? You all remember the other black man, I do not want to mention his name. He also did the same thing. Now, the family calling on black people to please help them so they don't lose the case. Anyways, you guys, I just want us to talk about this because I know that there are also some black men out there who are intending to date outside of their race. Is okay, but please just date in peace. Be happy. Leave black women out of your relationship. Leave the black community out of your relationship. Do your thing. Anyways, I have put together a few videos. Let's just hear from black people, obviously. Now, people are saying, oh, he should call his preference community to fight for him. His family, having seen that the black community are showing less interest, they took to social media, talking about their son. Now, some black content creators decided to lend their voice, and which made the story to go viral. On your screen is a screenshot of what I read. Please pause to read. I'm going to read it out for you. Now, it says, Osborne, a father of two, was unalived early Sunday morning following a heated argument with Cobb. Now, Cobb is the white girlfriend. After a night of drinking, initially, Cobb claimed the shooting was accidental, stating she had been cleaning her firearm after a night out. However, after further investigation, Cobb was charged with involuntary manslaughter. You can pause to read the rest, but I thought to make this video and also to create awareness. We need to do better. As a community, I'm speaking to black people now. We need to do better. If you are dating outside of your race, just do it in peace. Leave the black community out of it. Leave black women out of it. Now, not only black men, black women also date outside of your race. Do your thing, baby. Just leave us out of it. Anyways, I have put together some videos, of course, from black people. Let's just hear what they're saying. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. I would also want to know what you think. Let's just have this conversation today. Perhaps some people are going to learn, hopefully. Check these videos out.
So let me get this straight. You go out to a club with your child's father. You come home at around 5:45 a.m. You decide to pull out a firearm and claim that you are cleaning it, and it accidentally discharges, fatally wounding him. The milk stinks and the water stinks. This took place in Waynesboro, Georgia. So in 800 block of 4 Points Road, that's near Waynesboro, At around 5:45 a.m. on Sunday, deputies responded to reports of a shooting. So deputies arrive, they find 30-year-old Telvin Osborne in the master bedroom where he has a fatal wound to his chest. He's pronounced deceased at the hospital. Everything spoken here on out is allegedly. So everything about this stinks because Hannah Grace said that she had begun cleaning her firearm when it accidentally discharged. And that's what resulted in his fatal wound. Now let me dispel some things first. No, he did not put his hands on her that night. They had been out to the club. They both have been drinking. They get home and you start cleaning a firearm at 5:45 in the morning. Yeah, right. Here's my questions. If you are cleaning your firearm, why was it loaded? Why was it not on safety while cleaning it? Second thing is, at the club, you got mad at him. Some type of jealousy took place. You got mad. Then you go home, you pick up a firearm. And to me, it sounds like you laid in wait. That's just my opinion. Who are you connected to? Because this sounds like a cover-up. Isn't it like against the law to be drinking and handling a firearm and now somebody's deceased? Because if that had been anybody else, I'm just saying, what's the use in having a firearm anyway if you're going to be cleaning it with your finger on the trigger? The milk stinks and the water stinks. Have you tested for GSR and looking at the way it went into his body? Are you looking at that? Because there is no way you sitting up there cleaning a firearm and it just, it happens, you know what I'm saying? But we got to look at that GSR, how it spread, look at where the trajectory came from. It's a lot of factors in there. And who in their right mind, after you leave a club, after all that drinking, I'm just asking this again, because I can't fathom all this right here. You come back after drinking, and then you decide at 5:45 in the morning to start cleaning a weapon. Yeah. I hope the truth comes out. I really do. I hope the truth comes out because a lot of this stuff ain't making sense. And like I said, the milk stinks and the water stinks. What are y'all's thoughts below?
So this black man, Telvin Osborne, who made it his entire personality to let everybody know how much he hates black women. Every chance he got, he talked about some, hear ye, I hate black women. Made a tweet that said he would rather fuck a dog than fuck a black woman. And then he followed it up with, it gotta be a white dog though. His white baby mama shot and killed him. Well, y'all have got to unpack this buffoonery and go talk to that lady because this hatred and visceral reaction that you have towards black women to the point where it puts your life in fucking danger is crazy. All because of what? Your mother didn't love you enough or that black girl in 3rd grade didn't want to share her crayons with you? Like, what the Y'all really need to unpack this shit. Y'all be talking about black females are just loud and ghetto. White women just bring peace. That lady gonna bring you a piece of steel. And his family member, I think it's his brother, is mad because the support for Telvin is as empty as a JLo concert tour. Like, girl, what did you expect? This man has a digital footprint of consistently bashing black women. And you want us to be upset that he's no longer here to continue his buffoonery? Please be serious. I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. All I have is concepts of thoughts and prayers. May he rest in preference. Hope this out. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at what I'm about to say. Actually, a lot of my supporters are black women, so y'all probably gonna appreciate what I'm about to say. However, may this man rest in peace, but I'm gonna talk about what's been going on down my timeline. So, Telvin, or Telbo Rackens as he went by, was shot and unalived by his girlfriend on February 23rd. So apparently they went out to the club, came home, got into an argument. He ended up shot and unalived. And she said it was an accident because she was cleaning her gun and it discharged, which was later found out to be untrue. Now, the family is all over social media like, we need justice, wanting the black community to rally around and support. However, the problem is, one thing the internet is never gonna let you do is forget who you really are and forget the shit that you say on the internet. Because this man made his whole identity about dating white girls. Like Twitter page, Team White Girls, all of that, every day. So the internet, because they messy and they like to let you know who you are a lot of the times, or who at least you put on the show to be, right? They start posting all his Facebook posts, his Twitter posts, and I think one of the posts said, I would rather fuck a dog than to fuck a black girl. Here's my problem, right? My audience is predominantly black women. Y'all know I'm hashtag protect black women all day, every day. But you did all of this chasing, and you chased it to glory. Now, y'all expect the black community and black women to support this man after the shit that, like, I don't even want to go into detail about the shit he was tweeting because it's ridiculous. And it's like the family, like, oh, y'all in the comments being negative, yada, yada, yada. Nobody's being negative. They just letting you know that we ain't here for it. It's crazy because this is not the first instance of this that we've saw. Because remember, the white girl stabbed that African boy. The OnlyFans girl stabbed that African boy, her boyfriend. And his family wanted us to rally too because she was out at the bar the next night with a daddy. Same thing happened with him. He disgraced black women all down the timeline. And the internet didn't let them forget who the fuck he was. Now let's be very clear, because they do that. And it puzzles me because black men who try to disparage and disgrace black women on the internet especially have black moms, sisters, cousins, grandmas, aunties. Like, the list could go on and on. So you seeing all of that, so is that what you really think about your Obama? And I'm gonna go on record and say this, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. We on Team D rally for black women, and anybody who disrespects black women, may they rest where they lay, okay? Because when he was praising white women, ain't nobody step in and say, sir, you wrong. None of the family, nothing. Nobody was commenting. But not that one of them took him to glory, y'all confused as to why. We like, The black community has to stop being these backup plans for motherfuckers who put those others on a pedestal while trying to demean or belittle us. That man told us exactly where he stood in life. And in death, we are respecting his wishes. Call them white bitches you was praising.
Once upon a time, there were two black men. One named Telvin, the other one named Christian. Both known for praising their snow queens while putting down black women in the process. Both slain by said snow queens. One with a bullet, the other with a knife. And once again, social media is split as to how to respond. Rest in peace, or you brought this on yourself. Now look, I don't have a problem with black men dating white women. I really don't. It's 2025, love is love, and as far as I'm concerned, swirl it up. What I will never understand, though, is why some black men feel the need to put down the black woman in the process. When in fact, did you not come from a black woman? In the eternal words of Tupac Shakur, got your name from a woman and your game from a woman. So why do we take from our women? Probably some internalized self-hate that we don't have time to unpack today, church. But back to our story. One claims that it was an accident. The other claims that it was self-defense. Now, are they telling the truth? Likely not. And it almost seems like a poetic tragedy when the thing that you prize above all others ends up doing you in the end. When they realize that with some tears, a concocted story, and a prejudicial legal system, they could probably get rid of you and get away with it. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later.
Hey man, y'all black men don't love black women. Look at the way you talk about them. Look at how you treat them when they come up to try to talk to you. How you be screaming at them. How you weaponize statistics. How you then start saying, you the problem. See, the problem is y'all need to do this and y'all need to do that. But the black man can't even lift himself up by his own bootstraps. You keep complaining about everything. You blame everything in life on the Caucasian man and black women. Both of them holding you down. Nigga, please. Y'all just weak men, fam. You should be ashamed to be in the skin color that you in because you so soft. You're blaming women for the problems in your life. And then some of y'all having these failed relationships. And you can't get over it because you're a little heartbroken. Grow up, nigga. Stop being a little boy. Wanna have these women come up on these panels. You put a black woman on the green screen and then talk about single mothers are the problem and this, that, and the third. And then you never let these women have a decent conversation with you. You get to cussing her out, screaming at them. Yeah, y'all niggas don't love black women. Y'all hate black women. Matter of fact, why so many black women keep getting unalived by black men? Oh, crime due to proximity. Stop doing it. Stop unaliving them. Stop mistreating them. Stop talking to them disrespectfully. Stop doing that. Why can't y'all stop doing it? Why can't y'all show love to the black woman in your family? Why so many black women get raped by their own family members, by their black men in their proximity. Why y'all keep doing that? Yeah, y'all don't want to talk about stuff like that. And then you got dudes that be in my comments talk about, hey, bro, men be victims too. Y'all be victims of other black men. Majority of the time, you're not victims of women. You be victims of other black men. What are you talking about? Wouldn't that be a man problem? Because the man is usually the one causing harm. So shut up with, y'all niggas don't love black women. Why you never got nothing good to say? Why you never got nothing uplifting to say? All you have is something negative in your heart to say about black women. So since y'all niggas keep bussy popping on the panel, go make love to each other and shut up.
I feel like the ancestors are probably just getting fed up of fighting and dying for a cause that they're realizing that no one is grateful for. Or there's a group of people that's just not grateful for what they did for them to be where they are today. Because what happened with that guy that died recently and his tweets getting exposed and stuff is just another example. But there's so much more that had followed the same sort of trend. I remember after COVID or during COVID, there was this guy and he had a Facebook post where he had claimed or put up his love for, and even he went on like a whole rant. It was a long Facebook post that he made talking about how he loves the police officers, and it was just really bad timing because I think George Floyd death had just happened, and it was just like, why do you need to post anything? Why do you need to do that? And then like a little while later, he was at a gas station, I believe, part in a fight, and the police came and they thought that he was the one that was wronged and they killed him. And there is so much other stories like that happen, and I feel like going forward we really need to check people's footprints before we care about them, especially if they seem a bit sus. Because when I saw the picture of that guy and I saw his girlfriend, I don't know, something about the two of them, I immediately thought, this guy hates himself. I don't know what it is. Please tell me other people got the same vibe. And then boom, I saw a comment, oh, he's got tweets, he's got this and this. I don't feel sorry for him. I was like, I knew it. It's just like, you can always tell by who they date and how they look, whether they are in it because they really genuinely found a connection with that person, or they just really hate themselves and they just feel like they have to date someone else that doesn't look nothing like them. So yeah, it's very interesting, but I do think that we need to be so careful, especially as females, who we support, because our ancestors did not go through what they did for these people to be going around speaking like that about us. As plain and simple, I said what I said.
I know it's a whole lot going on the FY Pizzle as of lately. However, I am still on this black male who said he'd rather hook up with a dog than be with a black woman. But the dog gotta be white though. I'm still there. And the reason why I'm still there is because I have a theory on why the anti-blackness we see in Black American men is so extreme sometimes. And my theory is a lot of these black males who are displaying such extreme outward anti-blackness not only hate themselves, but the reason why they hate themselves is because they're black men, they only get a taste of privilege. And the only thing keeping them from having the full-fledged privilege of a white man is their blackness. And I think that when you only have one factor keeping you from the full-fledged access to white male privilege, it's really easy to begin hating that thing, which is your blackness. This theory also supports my logic behind why I think so many white women lack sisterhood and don't really fully seem in tune with their womanhood. Let that sink in. Yeah. Back to the topic. Whenever I see black men who are extremely anti-black, I don't think that you hate black women. I think that you hate your blackness because it is the one thing holding you back from being seen as a white man. Most importantly, being treated like and being able to move around in life like a white man. Before y'all start, yes, black women can be anti-black too. However, while I have heard some black women disparage black men in their pursuit of non-black men, I ain't never heard no black woman say that she'd rather perform bestiality than be with a black man. That is a whole different level of anti-blackness, let's be for real. Not to mention, I think that black women's anti-blackness tends to be internalized and a self-loathing behavior, whereas black men's anti-blackness tends to display as projection and being projected onto other people, i.e. black women. I think the taste of privilege that black men and white women get in having half a privileged identity slick be driving them mad. And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Maybe it's just me.
I'm starting to believe that being unalived by your racial preference after you've disrespectfully placed them high up on the totem pole has got to be some form of ancestral poetic justice. Scrolling on TikTok and I stop at BK page because he's talking about some man named TELVIN Osborne. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Apparently, it's this black man who was shot and killed by his white wife in his home, and his brother is on Facebook upset with black people because he feels like we're not riding hard enough for him in his situation. And to be honest with you, I do not give a fuck. I don't care about that man passing away, because the same man who died by his preference was the same man that got up on the internet and said he would rather fuck a dog than fuck a black woman. And then to put the icing on top of the cake, he said that the dog would have to be white just to be sure. Like, what? Like, how you expect us to want to fucking help and get justice for somebody that was disrespecting us so publicly? Like, the fuck that got to do with us? Go ask your preferred for assistance. I'm pretty sure they'd love to help.
I just want to say that black man's life mattered to me until I seen his tweets. 10 years ago in 2015, he makes a post where it says, white girls, greater than symbol, black girls. He also says that he would rather fuck a white dog. A white dog. A dog nonetheless, but a white dog than a black one. And then he gets unalived by a white one and we're supposed to feel so... Hell no. Hell no, that's not how it works. You like bleach blonde, bad built, butch bodies. No. We're never going to say that your life didn't matter because you were a black man. And at the end of the day, your life does matter. But, hold on, black women, y'all do know that since y'all the first people that go to the front line, that y'all don't need to go to the front line this time, right? Y'all know that, right? Okay, I'm just making sure y'all. But anyway, then his family get on here, y'all mad because he was inside of an interracial relationship. We do not care that he was with an albino leech that is built like a rectangular prism. It's the way that he acted towards black women that makes us say, well...
This is a message to the black community. Y'all better not be riding with TELVIN Osborne. Now, we all heard 25-year-old Hannah Cobb was just arrested for involuntary manslaughter after allegedly shooting TELVIN. But when I tell y'all what he said on social media about black women, y'all ain't gonna want to back this man up. This man was so disrespectful to the black community, so monstrous and atrocious to our black women. When I tell y'all what this man said he would rather have relations with a white dog than a beautiful melanated woman. And when he said that, he threw me off. I had to read the shit 3, 4, 5 times because I'm like, hold up. This is the man that was shot by Becky that we supposed to be backing and protecting. Rest in peace to TELVIN. All lives matter. They really do. But when you sit up here and you throw stones at our community in order to fit in with theirs, and then some tragic shit like this happen, you gonna have to take your lick. I ain't lying. We not coming to support you at all. At all. And the shit really mind-blowing, because it's like, I can't believe this man really said this about beautiful black queens. This man said, with that post, you signed your death certificate. I ain't lying. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this TELVIN and Hannah Cobb situation, because I ain't supporting him. And you know I support my people, but I ain't supporting his ass. He said fuck us, so slick side fuck him.
So as usual, I took some screenshots of comments randomly so you guys can see what other people said about this situation. Please pause to read if you want to. I think we just need to be careful of what we post on social media because people are holding on to that post and then they said, wow, he got what he wanted. I just want to say this. I just want you to please hear me out. Like I said, I want us to have this conversation today, and I'm happy, seeing these reactions or videos from Black men giving their own, 2 cents. It is very sad seeing the posts, his tweets about Black women. Now, his brother or his family coming on social media blaming the Black community for not standing up or not supporting them or not rallying around, helping them to seek for justice really doesn't make sense. He disrespected the Black community, especially Black women. And if they are reacting this way, it is valid in my own opinion. So I'm going to end this video with this proverb. Hear me out. He who betrays his kin will find no loyalty among strangers. That's all I can say. My condolences to his family and thoughts and prayers. Let me know what you all think in the comments, guys, what you have to say. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm going to see you all in my next video. You all stay blessed. Bye.